The book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thine money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKadash. Want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathen, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. Want to make a quick video of how these scriptures apply to us so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, who the law was given to from Yahweh to Moses, on Mount Sinai, and the commandments are only given to the Israelites, all right? So let me read this again. Sit not with at all with another man's wife, and the scriptures is only for the Israelites, right? This is our book. Nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through the desire thou fall into destruction. All right, and that goes for simply as it says, man. This really don't need any breaking down, because things happen when men and women come together, even if you're not attracted, if each party is not attracted to one another. Let me get this article real quick here. I put, can men and women be friends in Islam, right? In Islam, hey, they are our cousins, the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs today, right? And if you look at how the Muslims, Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs, how they move, their women cover their heads. They use the same customs that we have, because, like I said, Ishmael was Abraham's firstborn, right? Abraham had 8 children, but the promises went through Isaac and Jacob, right? So compared to us on this side, us being under the curses, the Arabs look like they got it together, all right? But they're heathens. Nevertheless, let's go real quick into, males and females just friend, quote unquote, right? And I want to get a point. They don't deal with that. And I've experienced before. They not with that, you sitting there just talking to their wife or whatever. Of course, if it's something, they work at a store or something, you got to deal with them and whatnot. But all that friendly keying and all that, and group trips and couple retreats, nah, they ain't with that, because bullshit comes from that, and it's true, right? Let's read this real quick. Studies on cross-gender friendships. Allah, that's who they and it's Allahayim, which means God, right? That it means God just simply means powers, right? But they say Allah, right? Allah is the one who created us, and he knows the details of the human system better than we can ever discover. It stands to reason that whatever he commands us to do and to stay away from is logical, because he would not ask of us something that is impossible to do or that is harmful for us. Whether or not we acknowledge it, there is a scientific aspect of attraction in cross-gender friendships, quote unquote. Our brains release chemicals upon interactions with others, and the amount released increases as we spend more time with a person of opposite gender. We are fooling ourselves as we try to ignore these facts and be just friends. Okay, somebody will say, she like a sister to me. All right, that's my little cousin or something of that, right? With non-Mahrams, that's probably one of their tribes, because then we will be treading thin ice over a sea of sin in which we will lose focus on the journey of getting closer to the Almighty. And that's the point right there, man. You know, people try to ignore that is when, you're not going to help it. Hey, during World War II, when Esau, the so-called white man, all right, who is the hammer of the earth, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? And who runs everything? No other country have military bases in America, right? And we know who the wicked is from Malachi 1 and 4, the self-proclaimed white man, right? But nevertheless, when he implemented women to come work in the workforce, when the men were at war in World War II, hey, right after that, a lot of families then translate come to the 1960s, when women started going into the workforce, a lot of divorces started happening, man. Okay? So, why is that? Oh, I got to work late tonight, honey. Here it is. You're not even attracted to this person you're working on a project with, and all of a sudden, things happen. Why? Because the Lord wired us that way, man and women, right? So let's go real quick. And the Lord used the women in a lot of ways, far as spiritual too, because hey, you got the wicked woman, and then you got a righteous woman. That's in order, right? And we're looking for the righteous woman. This is only for the elect. Only the elect is going to get and understand this. And you deal with that strange woman, you're going to be pretty much destroyed. Let's get Exodus, because the Lord is a jealous power. Because we're the Lord's woman, and I'm gonna get some precepts to prove that, right? We hoard out on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, right? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. That's my point right there, right? Nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And we go into that word neighbor, it goes into your Israelite neighbor. Okay, that's not just anybody. Okay, your brethren, right? Let's go real quick let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 54 and 5. For thy maker is thine husband. The Lord of hosts is his name. And who's the Lord's people, man? The Israelites, right? And thy redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, no other nation, right? The power of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith thy power, right? So, yeah, when we is the nation of Israel, we sat with another nation sat with us, the serpent, man. All right, and started dealing with us, and he started getting intrigued. Oh man, they celebrate Christmas. I kind of like that. You know what? That pig smell. That pork smell kind of good, right? Because once you start dwelling with these people long, hey, you're going to be intrigued. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies I will gather thee. See, the Lord is going to take us back, man, for going off, right? In a little wrath I hide my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. Okay, so the Lord is going to forgive us, man. right? For these actions, we should be put to death, right? Let's go real quick to Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. See that? Let's go to Jeremiah 3:14. And Salaki, if I'm all over the place, Lord willing, it hit home and you're edified by this, because our people follow the ways of Esau, Edom, and all this fraternizing amongst each other is detrimental to a family, right? Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you. So you sitting there entertaining friends, okay, sitting out with another man's wife, she's going off, right? And he's going off. Because if she got a husband at home, there's no way she should be sitting there drinking wine with another man. All right. For I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you unto Zion. Right? So you being in the truth now you know the truth. That's like you going back to the Christian church, the Baptist church, and you like, I know the truth, but I really like that choir. They sing real good. Yeah, you know the truth, but you're going to be lured back some kind of way. That's why you to put off. Yeah, now we are in captivity. We move with wisdom, right? The Lord said he set us, we are sheep set amongst wolves. Okay, be wise as a serpent. So there are situations that we're in that the Holy Spirit guide us through, man, to not be tempted, right? And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understandings, right? Apostle Taha on down, man. All right. That's why we give double honors to them, man. Right? And it shall come to pass when ye be multiplied and increased in the land, in those days, saith the Lord, they shall say no more the ark of the covenant of the Lord, neither shall it come to mind, neither shall they remember it, neither shall they visit it, neither shall that be done anymore. All right. So that was it on that. Let's grab real quick Exodus 34. And read 14 through 16. For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord whose name is jealous is a jealous power. Right. So, hey, people will shame you with that. An out of water woman. What you mean I can't have no friends at all? You jealous, you insecure. And I like to take that little bite that Kevin Samuels used to use. First they shame you, then they insult you, then they put the guilt trip on you, right? And then they have the need to be right, which is sign. Shame, insult, guilt, need to be right. Okay? And if you're a weak-minded man and have no backbone, you're going to fall for that. Hey, the elect, you can't shame the elect, man. Right? For the Lord whose name is jealous is a jealous power. Lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, and they go a whoring after their gods. So that's the reason why we are in the situation that we are in to this day. Okay? The scum of the earth, the Israelites. Okay, everybody hates being around us. They only love us for entertaining them, right? And because we're the salt of the earth, right? And do sacrifice unto their gods, and one call thee, and thou eat of his sacrifice, and take their and thou take of their daughters unto thy sons, and their daughters go a whoring after their gods, and make thy sons go a whoring after their gods. Okay? So, hey man, it's just a continuance. You're just gonna wax worse. Judgment. Judgment just going out. Deuteronomy 6:15. For the Lord thy power is a jealous power among you, lest the anger of the Lord thy power be kindled against thee, and destroy thee from off the face of the earth. That's plain. No need to break that down. Let's go to Second Chronicles 11, 2 and 3. Well, I started 1. Why, Salakia, would to power ye could bear with me a little in my folly, and indeed bear with me. So the Lord, he winked at us, when we were in a Gentile mind. All right, now we understand the truth. Hey, that's like you trying to make up with a female, or vice versa, a female trying to make up with a boyfriend of hers, and here it is, you steady dipping back with exes and stuff like that, or you steady up in another man's face. You, everywhere you look, you always up in some man's face talking to him for whatever reason. All right, like I said, you use balance in the world. Yeah, you not saying that a woman just, you just hold your head down. No, okay, being flirtatious, right? For I am jealous over you with godly jealous. For I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Hamashiach. But I fear, let by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. All right, and the characteristics of a woman. I'm gonna get these characteristics real quick. Femininity definition. Grab out some points real quick. Qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of woman. All right, womanhood. Looking at the opposite, masculinity. That's how our the modern woman acts nowadays. They have this masculine spirit upon them, right? What are some examples? And they try to, this is the confusing part, where they try to when they try to confuse feminism with femininity. All right, because now, hey, these women are waking up now. Okay, here it is. Behavior and personality traits such as nurturance. Okay, right, because the Lord compares the scriptures as our mother, our alma mater. That's our mother. We get wisdom and nurturing from our mother, right? The milk scriptures, as it says, right? Suck on the breast. Sensitivity, sweetness, supportiveness, gentleness, warmth, passivity, cooperativeness, expressiveness, modesty, humility. And those two words go into being shamefaced, meek. That's what those words, because what is the elect of Israel going to be? We're going to be humility. We're shamefaced. It's nothing to be proud of here. And we are the woman of the Lord. So how that look with us, just entertaining every doctrine. Okay? What goes back, sit not with another man's wife. Okay? Now let's go real quick to 1 Corinthians. And once again, so Lord willing, it is coming through clear how I'm trying to explain this. Well, first let me go real quick. Salakia, let me go to Sirach, the book of Sirach. Go back in Sirach. 26 and 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. And we know we the woman of the Lord, so we're trying to be this right here, right? And it's twofold, goes to woman too. Also, a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. All right. As the sun where when it rises in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. Okay. Uh let's jump down to 22. Like I said, the Lord's about balance. You got wicked women too. A harlot shall be counted as spit, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord. Okay? A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Female dog is a bitch, right? But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Okay? So being shamefaced is a good thing. And we as the elect, we're being meek, man. We're shamefaced now because how we went off. Okay? Let's go to 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. Because I'm gonna bring it down to the end of how this is supposed to go down. The full circle of everything. Let your women keep silent in the churches. We just read that a silent woman is a good thing, right? And then that don't mean she just mute and she can't speak. You know, it means a spirit. Her spirit is silent, not contentious and being a loudmouth, starting shit all the time. For it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. A lot of women have a problem with this scripture right here. And if they learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, not friends, not co-workers, right? For it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. Coming on the comment board trying to teach men, women pastors and whatnot, that's off, man. What? Came the word of Yahweh out from you, or came it unto you only? If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy, or forbid not to speak with tongues. Let all things be done decently in order. So, hey, if a cat want to sit there and mingle around with the philosophies of this world, or one want to fraternize with other men in their face, hey, just prepare yourself for a missile. Okay, it's coming, And the decent in order is first Yahweh Shai, then the elect man of Israel, then his wife, then the children. Okay, it's very simple. Let's go back to Sirach 42 and 12. Behold, not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. All right, so you got men that's going off doing that because she may have a husband. All right, especially if you're a man of the Lord instantly gonna say, hey, if you got a man, I can't really even deal or be jamming with you like that. I have a personal rule myself. Hey, if I didn't come out of you, which is my mother, or if I ain't going into you, which is my wife, or if you ain't come out of me, which is my daughter, hey, I have no reason to really even be talking to you. I care nothing about what you have to say. All right, unless it's a relative, a female cousin or something like that. But I give no fucks about any other woman opinions or what have you. All right. Let's go real quick to end it off with this, because at the end of the day, hey, we want to be blameless. We want to be chaste virgins for Yahweh Shai, man, so that we can be saved, man. All right. This is a marriage that we're getting ready to enter to, right? How that look? You get you a fiance, and you in every man face all the time. Revelation 21 and 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, right? Because the Esau Edom earth is getting ready to be desolated, man, with nuclear fire. All right. But the earth still will abide forever. It's just going to be cleansed with fire, right? ICBM missiles, right? For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Right. Esau is the second Esdras 6 and 9. Esau is the beginning of the world, and Jacob is the Salakia. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follow. Roughly paraphrasing, right? And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from heaven, out of heaven. And that Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay? Case in point, if you got a bunch of people from Chicago and Dallas, they're going to say Chicago in the house. Does that mean the Sears Tower in Lake Michigan is in Dallas? No. Prepare as a bride adorned for her husband. We already read that, we're like into a woman. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men. The 144,000, right? And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. So it's going to be full circle, man. Adam lost his wife, being beguiled. She was beguiled by the serpent, okay, which represent Esau, Edom, the spirit of Edom, right? That wicked spirit. But now Yahushua, the second Adam, is coming back to get his woman, man, the elect. All right? And we don't want to be destroyed, man, by going off. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Brakateh Yahweh, Brakateh Yahushua, Ba'asham Rakakadah, Shalom.